Hey guys, welcome back to the RC Mates channel.
Arrma Vendetta. Alright, so the Arrma Vendetta is actually a second-hand bike car. So I bought this car for $350 off a colleague of a place I work at. He's actually done a few things to it. So it's got Hobbywing electronics inside it. It's got a 4,000 kV motor and a Hobbywing ESC Max 10 with some form of racing fan. It's got some form of receiver, which I've got no idea what's in there, and it's also got lights. That's part of the reason why there's so many different wires here. So there's front lights, there's lights at the front there go green, and they're powered by this NIM battery here. Then we also have underglow lights or side strip lights. They just sit there, and they are powered by this. So pretty much what happens is the battery plugs in, and it also splits the power, so it also runs onto this part, so it runs to the back of this, and then runs into those pretty much. Follow that. It basically jumps off the battery power, so it doesn't even have to go through the ESC. Whoop! Almost dropped the shell.
Good catch.
Yeah, I know. I'm a ninja. Then right at the very back we have a set of blue lights, and they actually plug into the receiver. So the lights are getting all sorts of different power sources. Yeah, so that's pretty much the car. What we're going to do today is we're going to put on a set of Hoon tyres. Then we're also going to take it for a run on 3S and see what kind of speed we get. Sounds good?
Let's go.
Alright, let's start. Get rid of this body shell. Nice. I won't talk about that just yet.
It's a bit scratched up.
Yeah, it's a bit old. Alright, so as I said, fit in some Hoons. Also noticed that we need to stick down a ESC, which is easy to do. Just put on some more double-sided tape. And might try to clear up this mess of wires. It's slightly disgusting. Well, messy, not so much disgusting. I'm getting distracted. And BS6 receiver for a GT5. Oh, and there's the remote for the underglow, just there. Let's begin. I'll start with the ESC. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Alright guys, so obviously we were trying to get this double-sided tape off, though we have noticed that these are the foam double-sided tape, foam. So you guys might not be familiar with this, it's just this type of double-sided tape, but because it's foamy, it's incredibly difficult to get off certain surfaces. And if you do know a way to get it off really easily, please tell us, because we've been having to deal with this stuff in the past and it's really sucky. So
it's an absolute pain.
It is an absolute pain, yes. So what might happen is that I will try to get off as much as possible, maybe off camera because it's going to be very boring otherwise. Or we might drill holes in the chassis and put a cable tie around it, which I don't really want to do. Yeah. But let's have a go at this and I'll see what I can do. Okay, so I've had a good go at the ESC, and all things considered, it's actually come off really well. And there's still little bits on there, and there's now little flakes stuff all over the car, but it could do for the time being. I really do not like this foam stuff. It's sticky, but when it comes up and you have to then pull it all off, it is really painful to deal with. So I'm just going to go for the best. I'm going to wing it. I ended up using some methylated spirits, paper towel, and also a scraper, and I got most of it, but right at the end though, I've just been using my finger, and I've just been pushing down and pulling it off, because the methylated spirits is making it really nice and sticky, and it's causing friction, and my fingers is not giving, and the double-sided tape is. So, that's now coming off mostly. I'm just going to have to play with that, so I'm going to put some more double-sided tape on there, we're going to stick it down, and move on with the rest of the video. So now that the ESC is back in the car, the next order of business is to put in new BS6 for the GT5. Right, onwards. Alright, so, newsflash. It turns out there is already a BS6 receiver in there, which I am massively surprised about. That one full on took me by surprise. Didn't expect one to be in there. Right, so what this can do is we don't have need of this thing anymore. I guess I got a spare. Well, it was a waste of money, or it will probably come in handy down the line. But we just need to bind it to my GT5 because the last owner, I'm obviously not sporting the same GT5. Yeah. Right, let's try buying this thing if I remember how to do it. Onwards. So, for those of you who do not know how to bind, generally receivers need a bind key for it. So the bind key often goes into, or will go into a thing that is well marked. So on this one, there is 6 channels, and then next to the number 6 channel, there is a bind key spot. So we do is put that one into there. Then we grab our battery. Now this battery is actually a Gens Ace, but it's got a EC5 connector on it. It needs a XT90, and I'm going to change that in the future, but for the time being, it's just going to be XT90. So, if we were to plug this sucker in, alright, that's now plugged in. I'm now going to turn on the radio. I'm going to go select a new model. So this is the model number here. So this is my Centon, the Eston. I've got a Grampus on there, HSP Grampus. I've got a Typhon, Arrma Typhon. Got a TTO2 by Tamiya, and here I'm going to put on the newest member. Now, how do I do this? I think the way you do it is you have it set on number 5. You have to make sure of that. Then you hold down the bind key as you turn it on. So yeah, now see, as you can see there, bind has come up on the screen. Let's see if we can focus on that. Well, I can see it really clearly. I'm not sure. Sorry about you guys. So it says bind on there. Channel number 5. And let's focus on binding to the car now. So I'm going to find the on and off switch just there. I just need to stick that one down as well. See, I'm forgetting stuff. Right, that's on. So the fan's running. We've also got blue lights at the back there. I can see they are on and running. They actually look really cool. Right, I haven't actually turned on the lights before. The only lights I've turned on are the green ones because I haven't been able to plug this in yet. I hadn't had the switcheroo, the connector. That looks like it's connected. We've got steering. No throttle though. That's why there's no throttle, because I did not plug in the motor wires. So we're going to plug in the motor wires, and I need to remember which way they go. So, bear with me. Alright, so Charlie here came to the rescue, here in his fat head. No offence.
Thank you.
So it's in there. I actually wasn't too sure on which configuration to do. He just appeared and magically did it. But more important thing is that we've now got. That is really quite scary. That hit my watch.
That seems very rapid.
Wow. But the other thing we can do is that we can plug in this and give ourselves more lightage. Now there's lights on the side as well.
Can you
look at that? So you point that thing at the white thing at the back there, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there you go. And now they're blue.
Flash. Oh! Epileptic warning.
Just be careful, please. Everyone, we don't need to giving you guys an epileptic. Alright, so off camera we got all the lights working, and then the the SD card ran out of room, so we got a new one. We also noticed with the front lights that the battery is unsoldered, so it's there for looks. But you have to see this car with the shell on and just with no other light. It looks incredible, and you can change the colours as well. So we've got that there. Change to red, green. Charlie can't even see what he's doing with the controller, he's just pressing around the buttons.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's turn it side on to get a bit, even better view of it. But grab this thing, turn it to there,
That's so
or
cool.
even the rear.
Don't know if it quite catches how cool it is on camera, but it is epic.
Yeah. We'll try to get a little bit more light just so you can actually see the car itself. Yeah.
Ha ha ha. That's cool.
It looks, I don't know if the camera even does it justice, but it is really cool. Charlie's trying to play with the Switch once again. But yeah, I can't wait to run this thing.
That's so cool.
Alright. So after that epic little light show, we're now going to put on the Hoons and calibrate the steering, stuff like that. That doesn't do oversteering and stuff like that. I mean, see, what's it called when you turns too much?
Gyro.
Gyro? No, it's steering trim. No, it's not steering trim. Someone do the steering.
Steering endpoint.
Endpoints. That's it. Thank you. What do I do without you? Probably a lot more. But hey,
Thanks.
you're so welcome. And we'll also put that thing back in there. Put the cover back on the BS6 in there. And we'll also get rid of, well, not get rid of, we're going to clean up the wires because it's a bit of a mess. Okay, so that is now stuck down and the wires are kind of tucked to the side. I was going to do a bit more, but we're slowly running out of time. I'm going to put on the Hoons, then we'll do the calibration of the endpoints. Let's do that now. And now for the rest of the wheels. Okay, so the Hoons are all on there. I think they look really nice. Yeah, so the goal is with this car to try at least get 120, if not more. But we'll take it for a run on the 4000 kV motor with a 3S battery. And we'll still have to resolder this thing, but that might be in a few days' time. Don't know when this video is going to be posted. There's a few that are coming up, so I couldn't tell you. The Senton one was meant to go out last week. Well, it is last week at the moment, but it might not be last week in another week's time. But you right there, Charlie?
My bad.
Yep, quieting down. Thank you.
Doing some stuff for our Instagram page.
Yes, finally got around to the
Check it out. I'll put a
Instagram.
link in the description below.
Yes, have a look at the Instagram page. Finally got around to that one, but beside the point. So with this thing then, the Senton footage is good to go. We have to get back to the skate park because we ran out of time last time. Ended up getting picked up early and also the skate park was really busy. So, oops, knock on the camera. We need to get round to a skate park again. Let's put this thing, put the shell on it, stick it with everything together, we'll go for a run. Yes, on the endpoints, let's do that. Good idea, Tom, very good idea. So, somehow, I've got no idea how, but the endpoints of the servo are already set, so I've just set the trim instead. And I'm also going to get up the model names. Let's see if we can do that. Really focus this thing. There we go. Okay, we can barely see it, that's for sure. So we got to go to name, click on that. Ah, now I can change the letters. So what's it called? Charlie. What should I call it? Should I call it Vend? Ven? I don't know. I can only go 4 letters, right?
Drop some comments below what you reckon we should call it.
Yeah, for the time being it can be called Ven 6 because that I've decided is going to be the number I'm always going to go with on my RC cars. Yeah, drop in the comments what should I name it. 4-letter word, something that somehow relates to RC cars or this Vendetta. But have a think about it. Shh, you're interrupting. Very interrupting. What is it? Joke? You're an interrupting cow.
Moo.
Moving on. Okay, so as you Charlie, we can hear that all through the microphone. Anyway, moving on. So as you can see, all the upgrades are now on the car. Turns out this video is actually going to be quite long, but oh well. So we're going to have a quick drive. We've got the connector, switcheroo, I think I called it, adapter, and we're ready to go for a drive. The Hoons are on there, and now it's just a matter of getting out there. Okay, so confession time. This is actually not the first speed run. It's actually the second run we've been out here. The first one we came out and I went back to go edit the video, and the audio was so terrible. It was absolutely horrendous. So we had to come back out here. We did it again. Now the last time we got 111. We'll display that on the screen just for proof, obviously. But we're going to try to see if we can do that again. Just for, yeah, well. Moving on. Let's get.
Let's drive.
Right. Now, see if I can get used to it again.
We want to turn the GPS on first?
That's probably a good idea. Now, lights are on there, you can't see them very well. The blue lights are much easier to see. I'm just going to weave it.
No, hang on. Can we track the speed, please?
Okay.
Right. Okay. Right. Crank up to the car.
Track.
Start. Okay. Now it's reading.
Okay. If you can't tell, it's not my first run. Alright, let's go.
Whoa, that is really hard to track on camera. Far out, that's quick.
Yeah. Again.
Whoa. That thing is moving.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I've run off the grass a few times now, so...
Yeah, last time you had to run all the way up the top there to get the car back.
That was fun.
Right, let's bring it back and see what speed it got.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, nearly stuck again. Right.
Oh, look at the phone. What did the phone say?
What did we get?
Stop. Read. 109.
109.
Not a few kilometres off, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, 109 is pretty good.
Yeah.
New official record for this car, 109.
Yeah, and also last time we took this out, I did it off camera on the way back. We were walking back and I was driving it, and I ran it into a gutter and I took off.
A gutter?
Well, what did you call it?
We don't have gutters here.
Well, technically a gutter, it's just a...
it's just a ditch in the side of the road.
It's a small ditch, but it was enough to take off both sides. I'm rather disappointed.
Hmm.
So guys, I just want to quickly talk about the fact that this car is so smooth when driving. And the other thing is that with the upgraded hobbying stuff, it actually has a certain type of launch, which you may have just seen, or go and see shortly. I'm not sure what the sequence is. Anyway, what it does is it puts on the power in bursts, and then it gets to a point where it suddenly goes. So it goes whoop, 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 and then takes off fully. And it's really good.
Boom!
It keeps the car in a straight line. We'll do it again quickly. It does it around 3 times and something kicks in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like a gyro for the motor.
If you actually know what it's actually called, let us know, because I really want to know.
Or is the motor just acting funny and we think it's just a cool feature?
Well, if it is, it's a very cool feature. I like having this sort of a dodgy electronic in that case. It's very good.
Yeah, if anyone knows what it is, let us know. We'd love to know.
And we'll stop calling it dodgy feature. Right.
Yep.
Alright, so next video we're going to run at 4S. We're going to go for a night flight. Yeah. See you in the next one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Exactly, Charles, got it covered.
See you later.
Bye.